go out?
Yep, and it's
Out!
Welcome to Sports Spot. I'm Smooth.
First Lady Michelle.
Reggie, the king of trolls. Let's get this started. My first blue brother.
This is TomSnakeTV.com.
Welcome to Sports Spot. I'm Smooth. And today our special guest is Bo. Guess what? We're going to find out what Bo really knows today.
I bet you Bo don't know nothing.
Bo
Bo
don't know
knows.
I bet Bo don't know nothing.
He ain't gonna
Bo
know.
know a lot.
He ain't
Okay.
gonna know anything when
We
that,
gonna
hot,
find
that
out
seat
what
get
Bo
hot
knows
down
a lot.
there.
Well,
Okay.
welcome to the show with us today, Bo.
Well, thank you,
Well,
thank you.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Welcome to
So
the
why don't you
show.
tell us a little bit about yourself, Bo, before we get started?
Yeah, I'm recently retired. Well, 2 years. As a matter of fact, today makes 2 years.
Oh,
So,
Congratulations.
Okay.
yeah, so I'm just here to talk sports with you, you know.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Love traveling.
So
you
where
know.
you retired from?
I retired from the railroad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 38 years.
Big
Ooh,
money.
Yeah,
Big
wow,
money.
wow.
Big
Yeah,
money.
38
For
years.
okay, just spilling over the
So-
damn.
That's rich folks, boy.
You married, boy?
Yes, sir.
You trying to holler at Bo
Yeah.
now. I helped y'all
Yeah.
out. I know some of y'all
Yeah,
probably like,
same.
oh, he retired from the
Yeah.
railroad.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
married now. Leave him
Yeah.
alone.
Ring on,
Leave
y'all.
Bo alone.
Yeah, happily married. You know, 28 years, so
That's
I ain't
pretty
going
fun.
nowhere.
Okay, so you might have been able to watch some sports in your 38 years there, so we're gonna see what you know on the show.
Couple of things.
Oh, all right, all
You
right.
ought to know a lot, 38 years. You ought to
Right.
know. We gonna see though.
We gonna
Yeah, we
see
gonna see.
how
See.
vast is sports
Y'all
knowledge.
gonna put me on the spot.
On the
Oh,
spot.
yeah.
It's gonna get hot.
Did you play any sports or anything back in the days? Or?
I was a track and cross country guy in high
Oh,
school.
okay.
You know.
Man,
so-
don't no dark skinned dudes run cross country.
Hey man, hold on now, 'cause I used to run cross country,
Look at
player.
that.
I used to run cross country
Dang,
too.
Reggie.
Yeah, running from the police ain't running cross country.
Oh,
Hold on, man. Just because I'm with the Washington, don't mean I was running from. I'm gonna be honest, I was running from my parents. I was skipping school.
no, Reggie didn't say the
Right.
Hey, I got a joke here every now and then. I got a
Hey,
joke
you
every
got
now
your
and then.
clown
If
suit
you really
on
want to know,
today.
Sometimes.
trying to skip school in high school when I was a kid, though, it was like basically like running from the police because my parents was like the police. Man. They was cool with every teacher, counselor. Man, it was like,
They
man.
getting a phone call
Yeah.
for you.
Well, I'm telling you. You told my brother had to
I
run
got in
fast to
trouble
get back to
one
Washington.
Never again.
Never again.
Never again.
That's what's
My
up.
dad
That's
was
what's
like,
up.
you don't want to graduate, do you?
Well, I'll tell you what, let's get this show started with the topic I want to talk about first. Anthony Johnson got knocked out by a boxer, Andy Ruiz, who's the first Mexican heavyweight champion of Mexican descent.
Descent, right.
You know, I mispronounce words every now and then.
Yeah.
You know, you troll me on that, I troll you on that too.
Right.
But this guy took this fight with less than 4 weeks' notice because the original person who was supposed to fight couldn't make the fight.
Oh, because he was a.
Right, heavyweight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. You know, and there's a lot of jokes going around talking about Anthony Joshua got knocked out by Homer Simpson and everything. They got a lot of jokes running around.
Oh, he got knocked out by Butterbean's little brother.
But I was
That's
really
who he got knocked out
impressed
by.
with Andy's stamina because he got knocked
Oh,
down in
man.
the third round,
Yes.
and he came back to win that fight.
Right. I was impressed because, you know, in heavyweights, you know, some of them are a little chubby, but he had a lot of.
Yeah.
It did not think you wouldn't thought that guy was getting ready to beat what's his name? The champ.
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, and yeah, you wouldn't have thought that, but
the real
once he
champ
got
was Wilder.
knocked down, it's like he got energy and he beat his.
He wasn't gonna get in the
But
ring and do Wilder like that.
you know what?
No,
That's
no
when
way.
boxers are over confident. Buster Douglas against Mike Tyson.
Nobody ever thought.
Lennox Lewis got knocked out by I forget the guy he got knocked out by. But when a fighter gets too comfortable, first of all, I'm a little upset because AJ's been dodging that fight with Deontay Wilder because they got two different promoters and they can't get on the same page, and that's a fight that needs to happen.
Right.
But now Andy is the champ. He has 3 of the belts, and there's going to be a rematch here in about 3 or 4 months, and he has to go to Britain to fight. This was AJ's first fight here at Madison Square Garden.
Right.
So I'm the champ, and you getting a rematch, but I gotta go to your country to fight the rematch. I gotta give you I control now. I have a mandatory rematch with you.
Right.
You ain't gonna control where it go. I may want to go to California where I'm based out of.
Right.
You know.
And that's fair.
We'll
He
see
should
how,
be able
we'll
to.
see how much money
Right.
dictate
Well,
that.
yeah, that's true.
Did
That's
y'all
true.
see AJ in the corner? He went down for the 3rd time in the 7th round, and the referee's looking at him. He spit his mouthpiece, but he said, "No, I'm done, man. Don't hit me, no. I'm done. I'm done."
He might retire.
Nah, he ain't gonna retire. He's gonna do the rematch because he got up, was doing some
Yeah, because
film
it's
stuff.
money.
Right,
It's money.
right. But that was. I bet Deontay Wilder's at home just like,
Laughing.
and you want to fight me? As hard as that boy hit?
I'm putting boys out in first round. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You went 7 rounds.
Right, Brazil.
Brazil.
That fight was a while ago,
Ooh-wee.
but I thought Brazil was gonna go longer than 1 round with him.
Right.
But when he hit him
He
with
just
that
walked
hook,
up to him and
Oh, wow.
boom, it was over
It
with.
looked like his neck was going. He looked like he
Oh,
spun
yeah.
his whole head
Did you
around.
see it in slow motion?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See
man.
where all
Looked
the-
like his head
His
just swole up,
skin
right?
just
Yeah. But
And
you
then when
gotta
he hit the
realize-
mat, well, they say his face that hit the mat looked worse than the actual hit.
Right.
It's been kind of stated that Wilder is one of he is maybe the hardest hitting heavyweight
Oh, he hits
in
hard.
history.
But he needs to.
So
I want
that
him to
means
get a little bit
Probably
more
since
skill
Mike
though.
Tyson.
I mean, but the thing
Instead
is,
of that one
since Mike
punch.
Tyson.
no,
You talking about
I mean, but
instead of that, just that
No,
one
'cause-
punch.
Yeah,
Foreman used to hit harder than Mike Tyson.
yes, for me, you
Right.
say
You understand?
Well, I'm
when they
just
say
saying
when they
since
say when
Mike
they no,
Tyson.
when
Since
they
that time,
saying
in that time
no
period.
in history period,
Oh,
they
okay.
saying this boy hits hard. And you know Foreman used to hit them body bags and
Oh,
bend
yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a hard hitting brother
Right.
right there.
Yeah.
And he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He's quick with his.
Yeah. But Wilder
That's gonna
needs
be
to
hard to
develop
beat.
some boxing skills to me. You know, he's going to schedule this next fight. He has to sit back and wait. He said he wants to fight AJ now, and he said he wants to fight Tyson Fury again. To me, Tyson Fury is not going to be able to knock Dante out, but he will be able to outbox him if Wilder doesn't concentrate on his boxing skills.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you can't always
Right.
depend on a knockout.
Right.
Right.
You know, I'm not saying that he doesn't have any skills, but I think he depends on that a little bit. You know, because he's not used to going past the first, second, third round.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so I think he needs to develop.
You're
some
right,
skills.
because
Well,
in
yeah,
case
you know,
somebody
you
takes
gotta-
him further than what he's used to, yeah, he's going to have a
Yeah.
different strategy.
You gotta
Just
know your
stick-
opponent. You know,
Right.
I mean, because you got knockout power, you still gotta know the boxer.
you boxing.
Who you boxing.
Yeah, but the thing
You
with
know.
the thing with Wilder, I think the reason he really don't worry about it because one, he always normally has the reach and he studies his opponent. He know if he do a certain thing at you and you constantly keep going back to that. That's how he caught up boy this last fight because
Right.
he
Kept
kept
going.
dropping that. And as soon as he walked back up and he got a good punch in,
Yeah.
he felt good and confident. He dropped that hand and whop,
Right.
game over.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
the thing about Wilder. You know what I'm saying? He studies you.
Right.
He has a.
That's what I said. You
he-
need to know your opponent.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he's
doesn't.
smart boxer.
He
He's
doesn't
smart.
have the technique as most boxers.
Like what Reggie
but,
said, he needs
yeah.
to get a little bit more.
But he studies you very well because
right.
once he see what he needs, he's throwing that haymaker and it's over after that.
Well,
Right.
you know what, y'all? That's a great subject, but we probably need to move on to our next subject.
Right.
And I think we're gonna have to give Michelle a group hug
Why we need that
because Golden State got beat by Toronto.
I was waiting on it.
man.
You know something?
Come
I was
on, man.
gonna
Why
say
you doing like
I
that?
was gonna say something. I was trying to be nice and not say that.
know what?
I just want to
You know what
say
I'm
one
saying?
thing, America. I still love these guys, but I think they forgot it's a 7-game series. And I'm gonna say it right now. They're going down in 6. Just because they got the first game, just like
Toronto going down?
Oh yes, sir. Yes,
So-
sir.
Yeah, I'm with
Just
you.
because
I'm with you.
it's one
You
game,
with her,
y'all.
Bob?
I'm with it.
It's one
I'm with
game,
it.
y'all.
So when Toronto
I
wins
believe-
tonight, then what is it gonna be?
I believe. What do you mean?
When they win it, they
Still
win
in
it.
6.
It's still gonna be
Still
six.
in
Yeah,
6.
you could. I don't.
It might
you
be
know,
in 5.
I do
So,
believe we are
Golden
gonna get
State-
one in Toronto
Yeah.
So
tonight.
let's talk about the first game, and then we'll talk about the game tonight.
Okay.
All right.
I
Let's say
like
so.
Golden State's strategy of making everybody else but Kawhi Leonard beat them.
Yeah.
It didn't
Yeah.
work. Patrick
Yeah, but-
Salam had 30 points. He
Yeah.
didn't miss a shot, and
I'll
Van
tell you
Fleet-
right now,
Siaka-
Siaka will
But-
not have a game like
But
he had.
they will not have
tonight.
that same game.
No.
You
Listen,
know, because they were just
Siaka
high
will
in the
not-
moment and stuff.
And you gotta remember-
Golden State, they were off longer. They
Right,
showed
right.
a little rough.
Right. And you
Yeah.
got to remember, they've been on the court. Golden State been sitting back.
For
You
9
and
days.
it's not an excuse.
for 9 days.
No.
But when you're not in game mode
Right.
like Toronto was, see, they was
Right.
fresh. They was ready. Well, we ready now. They ready
Okay,
now.
okay, let me
Yeah.
break this down.
I think
for y'all
they
real
ready.
quick. I'm gonna break this down for y'all real quick. Number one in the playoffs, you have to understand who Toronto has played and who Golden State has played. Toronto had to go through Philly, and they had to go through Milwaukee. Two of the top teams in the league right now. Now, you look at Houston, that was an easy win. They did that without Kevin Durant. Portland, they did that without Kevin Durant. They didn't really have nobody to lock down and check because all you got to do is shut down Harden for Houston and they're done.
So
They're done.
basically, you're saying
now, when you go to
Golden-
Toronto, everybody's balling for Toronto because you got to remember when Kawhi was
what did
taking
Lowry do the first game? 7 points? That's not balling.
I mean,
No.
you didn't
But
need
you got-
Lowry to
and
score
you
more
just
than
are
this.
guard.
You got
Understand
Van
He's a
something.
Vliet.
star guard.
You
He
got
didn't
five-
do nothing.
understand
He got in
something.
foul trouble
He
early.
he got everybody in. Look how many charges he took.
Oh, he's
important
good at that.
charges.
He's good at
He
that.
does, he does what
He's
it
good at
takes,
that.
what it needs to do to win that game for his team.
He's
That's
good
the
at
difference between Houston and Portland. Nobody stepped up to pick up the slack in different areas against Golden State like Toronto's doing. They already knew, okay, they gonna
Yeah,
try to
but
lock.
that's just the first
They
game.
gonna try
That's
to
the
lock
first
that.
game.
That's all I'm
But that's what I'm
That's
saying
just
though.
game
But
one.
understand something.
They're not
Them
gonna
boys
have
have
the
been.
same kind of game.
How you gonna say that? But they've
they're
been.
not.
They was.
They're not.
Everybody
They
said
were
that against.
high.
I'm gonna tell you something. I picked Milwaukee to beat Toronto, but once I seen the way them boys stepped
I
up
think
and
Milwaukee
played,
went to-
Prime
the
example.
way they came
Prime
down
example.
from 2
Prime
nothing.
example, what Toronto did the other day, that's what Milwaukee should have done. Because
It
they
wasn't a whole
trapped
lot. Y'all beat 'em
Giannis.
by
They
9
trapped
points.
Giannis.
That's
Giannis
nothing.
passed it
You
out.
might as well lose
Pass
by
it
100
out to the
points. If you
different
lose by
guys.
1, you
And
lost
they couldn't
or
hit a
lost.
shot.
But the thing
But,
is,
but
Toronto's
and
boys
Toronto
are hitting.
did. Yeah, they did.
And
Well-
but they've been doing it on a consistent basis now.
My question is, can
And they
Golden
did it during the
State
season.
beat them without KD?
No, they
Yes.
cannot.
Yes.
No, they cannot.
America, listen to what I'm saying.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm not saying Golden State does not need Boogie and them involved and Kevin Durant involved to, convincingly beat them. But they can be beat without them. I'm not saying the whole thing. I'm saying they can
Right.
be beat. And this, you got to remember, it's a 7-game series. It's a 7-game series.
How many points
And
did
after
Steph
the
have that
show,
game?
I'm gonna talk with
30.
this guy right here.
Steph
and-
had how many points? He had 30 points.
30
Yeah,
points.
What
he's
Klay
doing
had?
his thing. He 20, but he still needs to come a little bit more. Draymond 10, he
He
got
had
a
a
triple double,
triple-double.
but
Yeah.
it was 10 points. He needs a 20
Well,
point.
Well, they were
Draymond
down
gonna
to shoot
give
the
you
ball.
10 points. Draymond gonna give you the triple double and the
And
D.
he's
I'm more
gonna-
concerned
Yeah.
about
It's
his
not so much his
assists.
point.
I want his assists to be up and rebounds to be up.
Yeah,
I
because
really
he didn't do
dread
what
when
he
he
did.
shoots the game.
Yeah,
Right.
he didn't do what he did in the
See,
Blazers.
The problem is too, what
series.
y'all
You know what I'm
missing
saying? He
is
didn't.
When you look at bench play, Toronto's bench steps up. Golden State don't have no bench.
What the heck?
They
I-
really
I
don't have
agree
no.
with him.
They really don't have no bench.
Okay.
Iguodala is
Name
hurt.
who-
Who brought him back
Iguodala's
into the
playing
game?
They
Who?
got,
Listen,
they got
listen. I don't
Boogie,
know.
they
I don't know
got
if you watched
McKenna,
the
they
game or
got
not.
Iguodala, they
Yeah.
got
Listen, did y'all
what's,
watch-
Bell?
Y'all watched the
Bell?
game, right?
Yeah. They got
Who got him
what's
back?
the,
Who got him back in the game? It was the bench.
Guess what?
If you look at
Right.
the
Guess
game,
what?
when they came in, I think they were down 13-14. Who got them back within 4 points? It was the bench.
Okay, but then what
I'm
happened?
just saying, don't say they don't have a bench.
They don't really have a bench.
They don't have a bench compared to what they used to have.
Exactly.
That's what he's probably trying to say.
No, he said they didn't have
They
a
still
bench.
ain't got no bench.
Yeah.
Just like they ain't
He
got
said
no.
they didn't
Just
have
like they ain't got no
bench.
KD,
What's the-
and just like they ain't gonna
Livingston.
3-peat.
Livingston.
Well, look,
You got
Livingston
Livingston.
suck, man. Livingston
No,
can't even shoot a
Livingston
jumper.
pretty good.
I hope
Livingston-
everybody is
Livingston-
listening
Man, if
to
you
this
really pay
guy
attention-
right here.
if
I
you
hope
really pay
everybody's
Livingston is really
listening.
good.
understand
He
something.
really is
If
good.
you really pay attention to Livingston's game,
Oh yeah,
he has a
got
game like Ben Simmons almost. Okay, he has to back you down.
No, he don't. He can
No,
shoot
he
within
don't.
15
No,
feet.
he don't.
Yeah.
No,
He
he
can-
don't.
15
No,
feet
he
is
don't.
mine.
Barely.
No, he
Barely.
don't.
Within 15 feet is
Barely,
all mine.
barely 15
Dude,
feet.
hate on the Warriors
Ben
so bad.
Simmons-
He just
Ben
want
Simmons-
everybody
That's
to
a
be
Lakers.
Simmons.
That's a Lakers
I know
James
it, I
fan.
know
So
it.
I've been watching that
understand,
kid
you know.
I
since
just
he
want to
was
know
since he
where
got
are
in
the
the league.
Lakers?
His
Where
game
are the
ain't no
Lakers
time.
at, America?
But the thing is, the Lakers ain't my team. I keep telling you,
They
I'm a
are too.
LeBron
You
fan.
know. Okay, well then
You're
you
a
a
LeBron
Laker.
fan,
You
yeah.
a
I am a
Laker fan.
LeBron.
So you gonna
fan.
Then you rooting for the
You
Lakers.
gonna
I root
follow
for LeBron.
You gonna
So
follow
you mean to
LeBron
tell me
wherever
if
he
Kuzma's
play,
get
right?
30, you ain't
Wherever
gonna be
LeBron
there?
Wherever
go,
he play.
that's
So you don't
I root
have
for the-
one team. You
The
can
Pacers
stick
is
with.
my team.
Hey,
The
that's
Pacers
called,
is my team.
that's called
Now,
a bandwagon
so-
jump.
When the
if
Pacers play against
LeBron-
LeBron,
if
I'm rooting for the
LeBron was-
Pacers. But I'm a LeBron fan. Understand that? I'm a
that
LeBron.
means you're a
Hey,
LeBron,
Let me tell you a little
whoever's
story,
team
man.
is on.
I used to like Dr. J. Love Dr. J and
I
the
do
Sixers.
too. I still love him.
But I never rooted for Dr. J to beat the Pacers.
Me either.
No.
You will root for
I
James
would
to
not.
beat your favorite team.
No, I would not.
I see it in your face.
No, I would
fool.
not. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this.
I know
now,
James fan.
Now, I'm gonna be honest though, cause I'm a gambler. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
a
You're
Laker-
stutter,
I'm a
I think
Laker
you about to
fan.
lie to me.
I'm a Laker fan.
If it came,
I mean, I like the
if it came down,
about to lie
if it
to
came down to money on the table, and I'm looking at the stats, and I'm looking at what's going on, I'm saying, do we actually have a chance to win this? I'm gonna put my money on the win. So I'm gonna probably put my money on LeBron James.
Okay. So you lost a lot of money last year then.
No,
Yeah, had to.
no, because I didn't bet.
Oh, he knew not to
Because
bet.
number one, I already knew
He
that
knew not to bet.
LeBron's help wasn't even ready
That's what I'm
to
saying.
be
You
into the
knew not to
playoffs.
bet.
I pay attention to
Let's
what's
change
going
the
on.
subject a little bit since you two Laker bandwagon fan. I mean,
No,
since you two Laker
I've been a Laker
fans.
fan since I was a kid.
See, he's a Laker fan.
okay.
See, that's a difference.
I've been a Laker
He's
fan
a
since-
Laker fan. I'm a LeBron fan. It's a different L.
Let's talk about
I'm
the
a LE.
Lakers.
He's an LA.
Let's talk about the Lakers being the clown suit of NBA this year. With all the
Man.
discord going on in
You
the
know
Wow.
what? You think about it. You think about it.
Wow.
At the beginning of the season, you have LeBron, how they gonna mix. Okay. For half the season, the Lakers was like ranked third in the West.
Oh yeah,
Third and fourth in the West.
yeah.
But wait, let me finish.
Where did they
But-
finish?
But because of injuries to LeBron,
Injuries. Look at the Pacers injuries. See,
wait a
you
minute,
know,
wait a
we
minute,
knew
wait a
that.
minute, wait a
No,
minute.
no,
No, wait a minute.
Both
Don't
don't
cut me
know.
off.
Both don't know. I'm telling you, both don't know.
Because of injuries to LeBron, they self-destruct.
It's a
Well,
team sport.
Yeah, it is.
Wait.
They
Victor Oladipo went down with a
And did Indiana
We
self-destruct?
know where they
They
did.
didn't.
I
They
want to try to
stayed
help
with
you with
five.
that.
Didn't we
I want to
finish
try to
with
help
five?
you with
We
that.
got-
But when it comes down to professional sports, number one, you getting paid good money to be out there playing.
Absolutely.
So that means next man up.
next man
Right.
up.
Next
That's
man
what I
up.
said.
So
They
I can't
self-destruct.
give them no break because they didn't make no playoffs.
No, I'm not giving them
they
any
should
break.
have.
I'm not giving them any
They
break.
was losing
I'm
to
just
the
saying,
saddest
Lakers
teams.
went
they
five
were.
men
They
down.
were.
They
Yeah, they was.
And
like,
LeBron went
they
out.
shouldn't have.
I got
Like
a couple.
you
I
said,
got a
next
couple of
man
questions
up,
for
but they
you.
didn't.
I got a couple questions for you. How many games are there total in NBA a season?
82.
82.
How many games did James miss?
Oh,
17.
Was it 17?
17.
It was.
You know Reggie's better than Google. You better Google that, because I know.
But in those 17
17
games,
17
games, how many
so
did they win?
You telling me in
Five,
17
maybe.
games they went from third to last?
I
get out of
yeah.
here.
They
We
should've-
put how many
No.
games back?
They
They
didn't
should've
go to
been
last.
winning.
They
They
should've
should've
go
been
to
winning.
last in the 17.
My troll
They
antenna
dropped,
is going
but
up.
they didn't go to last.
My
they went to
troll
last
antenna
when
is
he
going
came
up.
back.
I'm just telling you what I
When
know.
he came back,
Out of them
they
17
continued
out of
to
them
lose.
Yeah, because he
17
was still
games.
hurt. I
Right.
mean, he had no business out there. He hurt them.
Man, the Lakers were
He
going to
was
lose
not the
regardless
same.
what.
Exactly.
And I told
The
everybody
Lakers were
that the
balling.
Lakers wasn't going to even make the playoffs
And you
with
was right.
Lance.
You was
Jay,
right.
I said this.
No.
You was
I
right.
said this.
Did
The
you know
Lakers
what?
was gonna
At
make
the
the
beginning
playoffs.
of the season,
You said-
I said the same thing. But when they started playing and they were ranked third in the West.
It's the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Everybody
they-
start off 0-0.
They were ranked third. They were ranked third all the way to the
They
All-Star
were-
game.
They was ranked garbage. That's what it was ranked.
No.
Other
Almost to the
teams
All-Star
had injuries.
game.
Look at Toronto. How many games did Kawhi Leonard sit out? He set out
Yeah.
more than James. I don't know the number. I'm about to Google that
Yeah,
one. And look at where they finished at.
Yeah.
Number one.
Because
they were
the
managing
next
this
man
game.
the
But
next
you
man
have to
stood up.
understand, Toronto was already a good team when Kawhi got there.
So when
The
James got
Lakers
there,
were a sad team
Oh.
when LeBron got there.
So James-
they were
Still
sad.
sad.
They made the playoffs
I
in
would
5,
give you that-
6
I would give
years.
you
So
that
James
point.
can win with anybody. Hey,
They
let's
made
throw
the
that.
playoffs
Give me a
5,
piece of
6
paper.
years.
Let's throw that
Look
lift in the
at
trash
Toronto.
can.
Toronto been in the playoff what?
James can win with any five. I bet you used to say that. I know. Smooth
No, I
used to
didn't say that.
You ain't
I
never
didn't
said James can win with any
No,
five.
I didn't say that.
Smooth, did you
I'm
ever
not
say
gonna
that?
say that.
I ain't never
Yeah.
said
Yeah,
that.
you
I
stutter
might-
and
I
smooth,
might-
you
I
lied
might
to
have
me.
thought it, but
That's
I-
not
I'm
you
not
lied
gonna say
to
that.
me.
But the
Smooth.
thing is, though,
Yeah.
but honestly, he has
Give
won
LeBron 5.
He has
and
He has won with some chumps.
with some chumps.
He did. He did. Look at Cleveland.
He's done it.
When he won the last.
That's why he got a losing record. When he's won, who he win with? Ray Allen, Dwayne Wade,
No.
Chris Bosh.
Yeah.
But they
When he
won
win,
that Cleveland when he won a
He
championship.
won with what's the
Kyrie.
white guy?
Kyrie was the best teammate he had on that squad.
Oh, what about
Who-
what's his name?
who else?
The center.
Kevin Love.
Love was playing
Right,
good.
Love.
Love.
I mean, Love is. I'm look here. Love is overrated. He got paid all that money and.
He was playing in them series.
Okay, so he didn't play with nobody in Miami or Cleveland.
Okay,
He didn't play with
somebody in
nobody
Miami,
in
but
His
LA.
first 8 years in Cleveland, he didn't have anybody.
Man, y'all gotta
Well,
be
wait.
Yeah,
Now,
they
see, when he
couldn't
first
get over
when he
them.
first came to Cleveland, hold on now. He had some decent boys out there in Cleveland when he first got there.
Exactly.
He wasn't mature enough to
Exactly.
carry them like he needed to. Sorry about that. You got us all together close enough. But he wasn't mentally mature enough to know how to carry his team the way he needed to carry them at that
In
time.
his
So
first 8 years.
What's
So-
his excuse last year then?
You're saying in his
Hey
first
man,
8
look
years.
here. When you got a veteran
the
like
question.
J.R. Smith with time running out, you
What?
get the ball
His
back, and you
excuse-
jack up.
What's
Come
his
on, man.
excuse
You,
for last year?
he had a bunch of knuckleheads.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Cosmo's a knucklehead?
Hey man, look here.
Who?
Look here.
Kuzma.
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 Yeah, I said Cosmo. I messed up.
He's
I messed
young.
up a word.
Kuzma. He
Yeah.
alright.
Look here, man.
Oh,
He
there
had a
we
bunch
go.
of
Here
You
we
young
gotta
guys
come out there with
that
a
wasn't ready.
killer
Here we go.
instinct.
There we go.
He
You
had
gotta
a bunch
come
of
out
young
there
guys
with
that
a killer
wasn't ready for the
instinct.
next level.
To come out there and play
somebody's
hard
got to
every
be
game.
pulling a prank on me. I got a James fan here and a Lakers
You know what
fan
I'm
here,
saying?
and I can't
Yeah.
convince them a jack.
And
Hey,
you-
I can't tell them jack.
Who are you a
You
fan
can tell me,
of?
but understand
Where's
something.
your
I feel
fan?
what you're saying, but look
I
here.
didn't know.
At the end of the day, them boys was not coming out playing like they want to get,
Nah.
better. They
That's
was
because
just out
James
there.
threw him under the bus.
He didn't throw him
Rich
under the
Paul
bus.
and
Hey, man,
James
look
threw him
here.
under the bus.
Everybody want to blame
Rich
everything.
Paul wanted Walton fired. James wanted Walton. Rich Paul
Now,
wanted
see,
to
you
go
just now heard that last week.
everybody-
you didn't hear
Nobody-
that during the
I
season.
heard it.
Hey,
You
hold on,
did
man.
not
Hold
hear
on.
that
You
during
gonna
the
tell me what I
season.
heard during the season?
During the season, you did not hear that.
Rich Paul
Rich
never
Paul
wanted.
wanted.
He met with
No.
the commissioner.
Nah.
He said Walton's got to go.
And who's the commissioner? I mean, he can't
Right.
fire.
I know, but he's bouncing it off of him.
He should have went to. He should have went to.
Hey, but tell me
what's
this
her
though.
name?
Tell me this though. You know what I'm saying? Why is it wherever LeBron go, everything is always LeBron's fault? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that.
Hey, when you the biggest
There's
name, in
But it don't
basketball-
make no difference
Hey.
though. Don't nobody. Hey, man,
Wait.
don't know-
I gotta address this.
Don't nobody
I gotta
blame.
address
They
this
wasn't
one,
blaming
Smooth.
Tim Duncan or Elijah Wan. None of these other
They
players.
don't have losing records in the finals.
But understand something. But
They don't have losing
hold on,
records
how
in
many
championship
championships have they
games.
won though?
They don't have losing records.
How you figure?
They don't have losing records. Why? Who did you say? Akeem got
Tim Duncan.
2-0.
Duncan.
2-0.
Tim Duncan, what's his record in the finals? I'm not sure, but I know he got more than James.
But I'm just saying though.
And he don't have a losing record.
But you got certain players that has been there.
Maybe you should compare him to Derek Fisher or Robert Horry, somebody, all
You know what I'm
the
saying?
rings
But
they got. Then
I'm
you
just
never
saying, I
found that
just do some names out there though. You know what I'm saying? You got certain players who get a bad rep just because of who they are. You know what I'm saying? LeBron didn't go to LA saying, "Okay, I'm the man here now. Y'all gonna do what I say." No. You had Magic.
so many
you
words
got
he did.
Bus. You got
Exactly.
Palenko. These are the ones that's making the
And
decisions.
so-
Now,
Rambis'
he
wife
not-
is making a decision, and then the guy
Who?
that was under
Rambis.
Rambis' wife. That's
Kurt
Kurt
Rambis.
Love's best friend. She listens to her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You got
So
people.
you don't even know Laker business. I know more
Thank
Laker
you.
business than you.
Why you stay here like a friend?
Listen, his wife got to do with it. She's not even part of those.
Yes, she is. She Jeannie Buss listens to her.
Understand
What, she
something?
just a friend of Jeannie
So that's my point right
She's
there.
not part of the
But that's my point I'm
Yes, she
making
is.
though.
No,
You
she's
can't
not.
get no
That's
outsiders.
hearsay.
You
That's
got-
hearsay.
that ain't no
That's
hearsay.
like the
Hold
court.
on.
Hey, man, hold on.
we
Did
can't
he say
listen, we
hearsay?
can't hear
Yeah.
everybody. Well, but anyway,
Yeah.
we gonna switch it up.
Did he say
We
hearsay?
can talk
Yeah.
about the Lakers.
No, I'm talking about his.
We're gonna
what he
stop that,
said.
y'all. Because
What he
he
said.
don't know
Let's
about his
go.
Lakers.
Let's-
Bo don't know.
No, what he
Okay.
said about the
Hold
wife.
on, hold
That's
on.
what I'm
That's
saying.
the truth,
is hearsay.
though. That's the truth.
Oh,
Bo
come
don't
on.
know his
Bo
Lakers.
don't know.
Bo,
Told y'all Bo don't know. Bo don't know
Bo,
his
you ready? Lose
Lakers.
your seat. Hold on, y'all.
I'm
Hold
trying to
on.
help defend
Hold
you down
on.
there, Bo, and
Yeah.
you don't even know.
Let's listen to the first
No.
lady.
First lady,
Listen,
what you got
America
for
us? No, I'm
cannot
saying-
hear
Okay.
everything you're saying, and they can't hear everything because I don't even know what y'all saying.
Get
Y'all,
him first
y'all,
lady.
y'all got hype on these Lakers stuff. I mean, dang, But anyway, I think we ought to switch up on the subject,
What
and
you
we're gonna
got?
go to. Did y'all see Drake? You know, after the first game, and yes, Toronto won the first game. It's one game. Cheerleader. But anyway, did y'all see when Drake? What do y'all think about this? When Drake
Man.
called or said that
Man, the old
Draymond Green was trash.
The old Draymond Green would have probably smacked him upside
Yeah,
the
but he's
head. But he
mature.
been trying to, you know what they said made him
He
mature?
got tired of losing money.
He said he saw his son flopping in the game, and he's and complaining. So he said, so that's why he ain't been complaining.
Because he
Yeah.
was talking to the rest more than he was playing. You know,
Right,
every play. But now I think he's really is focused. He's locked in. And we'll get 3. We're going to get 3, y'all. We're going to get 3, America. We're going to get 3 smooth.
No,
But
they're not.
anyway,
Well, how many do they
with
have
the
right
bench.
now?
They gonna have 3. They gonna get 3, and Toronto gonna have 4.
Hold on. Let me ask you. How many rings do Golden State have right now?
I'm saying 3 in a row. We're
Oh,
gonna do
3
the
in a row.
three.
Okay.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
ain't gonna get
Oh,
I thought you meant to go
They
get
won
3
back in
wins
the
in the
day.
series.
No. I'm
I
talking
may
about-
have
I'm
to
talking-
agree with First Lady.
I'm
They got
talking
wins.
about
I'm
that
saying that Golden
trophy. There
State
will
may
be
win
3
6.
in a row, okay?
Because
Get
KD's
it
going
right.
to be back in the
They
third
already
round.
got 4.
KD ain't coming back.
Remember, because they
He's coming
did
back.
2
KD
lost
ain't
to
coming back.
Cleveland.
He
They
tired of
came
everybody
back,
talking
got one
trash.
last year, and then the
KD
one,
ain't coming back.
2 with KD.
He gonna show
They
them
gonna
that
get
y'all
3 with
needed
KD.
me against LeBron to win that second championship.
No.
Y'all needed me.
No.
So if I
That's
wasn't
not
there,
what we're talking
y'all-
about.
but
I
understand
wanted to know
something.
what do y'all
KD
think.
ain't coming
Yeah,
back.
we're talking about
I
the
want to
track.
know what y'all think about what Drake
I like
said
what
to
Drake said.
Draymond Green. He's
I-
such a warrior hater. He
Because
can't
I
stay
told
off of it.
I told y'all this maybe 2 shows ago. Draymond is trash. Y'all can go back and look it
Oh,
up.
so you
2 shows.
Whoa.
Draymond
So
is
you
trash.
there?
I need
said
to go
it.
back and look at
I
that.
said it again.
The man
Draymond
is
is trash.
averaging a triple-double
I don't
in
care.
the last 5 games. You can't call
These
nobody
stats-
trash.
These
Right.
stats is
It's
doing
right.
that.
Double
You
averaging
cannot do
triple-double.
Is
that.
this the same troll that keep calling LeBron James trash?
I didn't say he was trash. I just said his superhuman abilities are being challenged because he didn't get the Lakers in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
They wanted too much out of. We're not talking about the Lakers, okay? I'm not even gonna go.
I
there
think
either.
Drake is really
Draymond's
friends.
trash.
I think Drake is really friends with him. But
He is.
right now
But
he's
it's
enemies
competitive.
with him.
It's competitive. Yeah,
it's
just like
hard.
E40. He's in. E40's a Warrior fan, so he's like, they going back and forth too. It's all in fun. But Drake does. I just want to say, Drake, nothing against you if you see this, but calm down. You're a fan.
Why?
You know,
Yeah,
calm
I think
down.
he should remain a fan. Because at home, he's all along the sideline.
Oh, he goes
He
down in
should
front of
be
the basket.
sitting-
You see what
yeah,
he did to
he
Giannis?
should be
He
sitting
went
in
all the
his
way
chair.
down with that shit.
He
I
can
tell
get
you
out
what,
his
this
chair,
what I
but
don't-
he should
I
be
tell you
sitting
what,
in
as
his
much
chair.
as he
Come
played
on,
for
he's
them
Drake,
seats,
though.
I'm going to
He's
walk up
Drake.
and down too.
No.
I may walk on the
Anytime-
court. I pay
anytime
for
you-
them seats.
Anytime you go down there and hug the coach and,
Yeah,
and do
rubbing
like
his-
that during the
rubbing
game,
his
come
shoulders
on,
and
what
stuff.
Hey,
that's
hold on.
uncalled
As
for.
much as he
Dog.
paid for them, as much as he paid for them seats, he should be able to give the cheerleaders a back rub or
Yeah,
something. He
yeah,
paid good
yeah.
money for them seats.
But this is what I'm about to say, though. This is what I don't get, though. When he was jocking the Warriors, hanging out with
Oh,
them,
he
playing
like-
ball with
yeah,
them,
he
all that,
likes it.
doing the stuff for them that he's doing for his home team now. Wasn't nobody saying nothing. But now that he's rooting his home team on against them Warriors, everybody got something to say. Oh,
Yeah, but his
Drake
home
need to
team was
calm
nowhere
down.
near. His home team wasn't there. The Warriors
I
was
just
there. The
think
home
he
team
needs to
wasn't
stay
there.
in his spot.
But
They
hold
weren't
on,
even
though.
in.
trying to
They
be
weren't
a
even
coach.
in it.
But he was still cheering for him, though, like he was the
No,
same way
he's
he
gonna
cheered for
cheer
you.
for
He was
his
going
home.
up
He's
and down
from
the
Canada,
sideline.
y'all. He's from Canada.
He's a paid customer, a paying customer.
Exactly.
Be a paying customer. Don't be a paying customer.
If
that
it were
thinks
me
he's
and
a
you
coach.
and go up there and touch the coach,
Yeah.
security would have tackled us.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
his
Absolutely.
city.
We ain't Drake.
Be a
we
that's
ain't
right.
paying the
That's
money
it.
that Drake paid for
That's
them
Drake.
seats.
Yeah.
Be he a paying customer, not being a
First
paying
of all,
customer.
Drake got an
and you think you
honorary
got a coaching
seat.
job.
First of
He
all,
got an
I don't know why the
honorary
Laker
seat in that
fan
ring.
and the James fan are even watching the finals. Secondly, I'm
That's
about
the
to
love
agree
of
with,
the
I'm
sport.
about to agree
Love
with
of
the
the
first
sport.
lady.
Okay.
Warriors
Thank
in
you,
6.
Reggie.
Warriors in 6.
Warriors
Really?
I
in
thought
six.
you was going with Toronto.
No.
No,
I'm just giving her a
never.
hard time.
Okay.
Never.
Yeah.
Never. He
See,
know what's up.
yeah,
He's smart man.
Now they
Smart man.
really
right here.
getting ready to
I'm going with
lose
Warriors
now.
too.
You,
They
I
really
got
gonna
another one
lose.
on
Yeah,
the
I'm
first
going-
lady
he the-
side.
he the
Y'all hear that,
solo.
America?
Yeah, you hear that? You hear it? I'm
Look
going
here.
with the
This
Warriors.
guy. This
Warriors.
guy.
Whoa.
I'm gonna be the only
It ain't
white
too-
one on the show once again.
It ain't too
So,
many Lakers fans cheering
Toronto
for the
and what?
Warriors. I'm impressed.
Y'all listen, America, listen. Toronto and what?
I don't know. They're gonna win it.
Okay.
They might go 7
Warriors
games.
in 6.
Warriors in 6.
6.
Okay, the majority wins.
They lost.
They could even win it in
Smooth.
5.
You're fired.
I
No.
want y'all to,
They
I
even
want y'all to
win it in
remember this
5,
segment.
okay?
We already realized Bo knows nothing. And now we really know Bo don't know because he didn't agree with these two.
Oh,
So
wow.
now
We know
when it comes back down to it, we're
Oh,
gonna come back to
wow.
this show. We're gonna say, hey, I'm gonna say, Tom, we're gonna pull up this moment right here.
If that happens,
say,
America, I will stand
Who's
in
gonna
front
win
of
tonight?
him.
Who's gonna win tonight, Smooth?
Toronto gonna win.
First lady?
Warriors.
Warriors.
Of course y'all gonna say Warriors.
Okay.
Warriors.
Of course y'all gonna say
It's
Warriors.
going to be it might be a
The
blowout.
reason I'm saying the only one that's gonna play good for Toronto today is gonna be Van Fleet because his wife just had Van Fleet. I said Van Fleet. That's funny. Y'all caught that? Don't correct me on that.
Van Fleet.
His wife just had a baby.
Yeah.
Before he had that baby, wasn't playing good.
Yeah.
I must
was
have been
trash.
Got
playing.
him a son now. He's
The
now-
other guy, he's not gonna have 30.
No.
Who,
no.
Siakam?
Saka.
He's not gonna
No,
have 30.
no,
Siakam.
no.
Siakam.
Siakam played a
Siakam.
very good
Not
game,
Siakam.
y'all. Very good
Probably the
game.
best game
But
of
tell
his
me
life.
this: did
No.
he play that way in the series before this?
No,
Yes.
no.
No, he
No,
didn't.
no 30 points.
No, he did
No.
not. Siakam did not. No,
No.
he did not.
Do I need to?
No.
He had.
Pull it up.
You need to watch
Pull
the
it up.
game.
He
You
played
got-
good
you got your
against.
tablet there.
He
You need to
played
watch-
good against Philly and Milwaukee. What are y'all talking about?
I
Not
think-
like he did when they beat the Warriors. No,
I
he
think
did
No,
not.
he didn't
I
score
think-
did
30.
not.
He may have scored 10.
I mean,
No,
he might
he
not
did
have got
not.
30, but he still
He
balled
did other
though.
things. No, I'm saying
I
what
think-
I'm saying, Smooth. I'm not saying the guy didn't play in the last series. They needed him. I mean, what he did help get him to where the Warriors are, but he will not
That 30
have a
points won him the
game.
game.
Thank you.
Like that
He
again.
will not
Yeah.
have a second game like that tonight.
I mean,
No,
with
I
Steph
guarantee.
having 30,
So who
Probably
gonna
not
slow
in
him
the
down?
series.
with Curry having 30 and
So
Klay
who's gonna
having
slow him down? That's all I want to know.
Can I do this?
He gonna slow his own self down.
How?
He ain't gonna hit them shots.
If you
Right.
giving me the lane to the
That's
bucket,
what
why
I'm
would I
saying.
slow down?
They were hyping
Did
up.
you see how
to
Draymond
hit
was
shots.
playing defense on
I
him?
will still let him shoot the ball, right? Because they sagging off because they want Kawhi Leonard to get hot. I would still sag off of him.
I wouldn't.
I would.
See, that's why
He's never been there.
y'all gonna lose this argument.
Ooh, I can't
about
wait
who-
You
to-
and
Oh,
Bo
I
must
can't wait to
be
call you
long
tonight.
lost
You don't.
relatives.
Okay, understand something.
Because y'all
This
don't know
young
nothing.
guy already knew how to fight.
Siakam.
Who, Siakam?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's got game. He's
You see what I'm
improved.
saying?
As
All
a
he's
matter of
doing
fact,
is
he had
He's
3
improved,
older
but he's
brothers
not-
that
he's
played
not
college
if you
ball.
back up off of a guy like
He
that
is not a
and
star,
give him free range to
Smooth.
play, he's gonna ball.
He's a role
He's
player.
not a star.
But
He's
Smooth.
a role player that played like a star in the first
and
game.
he gonna play it again.
No,
Tonight at
No,
8
he
o'clock,
won't.
he's going back to a
No, he
role
won't.
player.
Thank
Back
you.
up off of
Tonight,
it.
tonight he's
you.
going back to a role
Because what
player.
he's gonna do is screw himself.
How?
Because he's
build
gonna
confidence.
think he's gonna have that game again,
Yes.
and he's not.
Right.
Y'all keep thinking KD gonna
Do
come
you-
back.
do
He's
you
not.
He's coming back in the third
He
game.
ain't coming back.
Listen, I just
Third
want to
game.
say this.
I say-
I'm
Smooth,
gonna tell you
I
like
say
this.
if he do
The
come
Warriors
back,
do
gonna
you
lose.
realize these are
KD
the
ain't
world
coming
champions?
back. I don't care. They
They've been there. They have not.
and they lost to a LeBron
They've
team
been
that only
there.
had
They
two
have
people,
not.
LeBron and Kyrie.
let me ask you
Hey,
this.
You go with
Let me ask
experience
you
or not
this.
experience? Are you going with
You
experience or
Okay,
not
but you gotta
experience?
understand something though.
Let me
Toronto
ask you
has the playoff experience.
Who on that team has a ring?
But
But
they
you
don't
gotta-
have finals experience. That's the difference.
Understand why they never
That's
had
it.
finals experience.
What?
LeBron James,
Yeah.
LeBron James,
Okay,
LeBron
but it don't
James,
matter.
LeBron James. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
KD,
Now, you finally get a guy like
Stephen
Kawhi who can
Curry.
help take them over that hump. LeBron ain't in that.
Klay Thompson, he
over there
said
no
one
more
name.
than
I've
East.
named three.
But
I've
okay,
named
and-
three Squires brothers.
and
He named one name.
And it took
LeBron
all
James.
them to try to take LeBron down. They couldn't do it.
Whoa,
Come on.
They had to go get KD to get.
Come on.
to-
No,
to-
no, they did not.
No.
I guarantee if they would have got KD, they would have
Well,
lost.
James fans love
We
hating on
won
KD.
without KD.
Sure
Why don't
did.
people see that?
Yeah, y'all
the
did.
Warriors won without
Y'all
KD.
won without him.
KD
And y'all came up
made the-
against him again,
Look at
and
me,
y'all
games they won
lost.
without him.
But that's why James always leave. Because
Yeah.
Yo King,
Yeah.
King, and I spell King K-A-N-G, Yo King,
Kang.
Yo King
I'm with you.
needs help. Yo King, we need to get AD in LA.
Oh, but you know,
Period.
so I'm
Yeah.
backing up
LA.
off of y'all. You know, this is what we get right there. We're going to put this bold nose nothing on the hot seat. I'm tired of arguing and debating with these two for days.
All right.
I love them to death, but they just on this Golden State stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to ask you no LA questions because we know you don't know nothing about the Lakers, even though that's your favorite team and everything.
Okay. All right. What's the question?
So, let's see, boy, what we going to ask him today? Because you done messed me up talking about
What do you know about football? Who's your football team?
I like football,
Uh-oh.
but I'm a Frisco fan.
Oh, okay. I thought you was going to say New England, boy. 'cause
No.
You're really bad.
Put you on the show.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna knock him out that
football
seat if
question.
he
I
said
got a
New
football
England.
question for y'all.
No, you on
No,
the-
we- you don't know how
But-
to
You
do
don't
it.
know how to-
You
No,
don't know how
but
to
I
do it.
got to get this question out because it's been bothering me.
Okay.
Okay, so if you saw the news the other day, it's a local question. The Colts brought in another quarterback,
Yes, they did.
Chad Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Favoritism.
I don't think it's necessary,
It's-
but you know.
No, he's probably not
I
going to
agree.
make the team.
I agree with him
Favoritism.
because Frank Wright and Jim Kelly were teammates.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Jim Kelly is the uncle
But
of
you
Chad
know, y'all,
Kelly.
that's life.
That's
It's all of who
bringing-
you know.
Yeah,
That's what you
yeah,
know.
but when you at this level and
It's
the guy's
politi-
been in
it's
trouble
political.
everywhere he's
Ain't no
gone.
guarantee he's going to make a team.
No,
Right.
it ain't
It's
no
not a
guarantee.
guarantee.
So why
He
waste
ain't
the
making-
time?
he ain't
Why
making-
waste it? Why waste
They
the
bring
time on
The
somebody
same
that could
reason
be-
they have 100 people in camp right now.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
The same reason after the draft they
Yeah,
signed
but
other
you-
players. And the coach are known
It's so
to pick up
obvious.
people that hadn't been drafted.
Right.
Yeah, but it's so obvious.
It really
that-
is obvious. We know that.
Yeah.
It's good old boy network.
Yeah.
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 You know, if I
so
played with him, I would probably
obvious,
do the same thing. You know?
It's all political,
Yeah.
and it's just who you know. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And so that's
Right.
with everything. That's with everything.
So,
All right,
so you
so
got
what's your question?
My,
Go ahead,
you done?
Fernando.
Smooth?
my
Oh. You,
Are you done?
He waiting on my question, but go ahead first.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, my question is, how do you think the Pacers will do next year? Since you know a little bit about basketball, we've talked
Okay.
a lot of basketball.
Well, you know what? I think the Pacers are a great team.
Well, I was gonna ask you first.
We're losing
Yes.
a lot of people though.
Okay, Walker. You know they talking about maybe him. What kind of backcourt do you think that would be with Oladipo and Walker?
Man.
Ugly, won't it?
Well,
I'm just asking to see.
How
if
are
it-
you
it-
hating?
could
No, I'm
be,
talking about
but-
somebody you're hating.
But is there enough balls?
Is there enough what?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
See,
there's
yeah.
enough ball.
See,
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what? My thing is with the Pacers, they get no respect from the NBA.
Right.
And a
They are now.
no,
They are now.
No.
Oh yes, they are.
Prime
But
example.
They talking about
look
it
at
more.
look at them. They were ranked.
Oladipo brought that.
Yeah, but look at this. This year they were ranked number one defensively.
Yeah,
The
and
number
they
one
were.
defensive
And they
team
were.
in the NBA.
And they were.
Miles Turner, number one shot blocker
And
in
he
the
is.
NBA.
Yep.
When they come out with the
All-team
all
defense.
defensive team,
He should at least make the second team.
Yeah.
he didn't even make a
I
third
know.
team.
He should at least
He
make the
got
second
one first place vote out of all the votes in it. You the number one shot blocker in the league.
It's coming, Bo. You
Averaging
know, they are talking.
3 block
They are
shots
talking about
again.
the Pacers more. They're talking. I mean, they're getting their
But
respect.
you know what? I think it goes back to the Brawl. They have not gotten respect.
No,
since
it
the
goes
Brawl.
back before then. When the Pacers were integrated into the ABA, there was two teams that still had to pay a fee.
Right.
Those people were still getting rich off of Iron Man. It was a hell of a
For the
contract
rest of
in
their
their
life.
life.
Yeah.
The
Their
NBA is trying to
family's
get the
getting-
Pacers off of them. And
Right.
the Pacers still pay them percentage. NBA doesn't pay that.
Right.
Pacers and what was the other team that came over? The New Jersey Nets came over from the ABA.
San Antonio.
San Antonio. Maybe it was 3 teams. They
Yeah.
still paid them
Yeah.
that money every year. When the Pacers and everybody came to the ABA, they couldn't get draft picks.
Right.
Right.
And they made them somewhat break them. They wanted to handicap the ABA team so they couldn't win a championship. Till this day, that's kind of still hampering the Pacers. But we love the Pacers here. In my lifetime, we're gonna get a championship.
We gonna be here, man.
We gonna get a
championship. Yeah, we gonna get one.
Yeah.
But I got a question. What high school did you go to? You went to high school here?
Yes, I went to Ritter.
Oh, you went to Ritter. My son graduated from Ritter. I can't say nothing
okay.
bad about Ritter. Okay.
What year?
He just graduated. He 26. I forget.
Okay. Anyway, okay.
Don't cut me short.
Who do you think gonna have a better record between Pittsburgh and the Browns?
Oh, that's a tough one. You better answer right.
Cause Pittsburgh lost a couple players, didn't
Yeah.
They lost several.
they? Oh, God.
You just picked right.
You know who the Browns
Ain't
got,
no
right?
pressure.
You know who the Browns have, right?
I'm still going with Pittsburgh.
Boy, you and Bo don't know Jack.
Wow.
Still
Bo
going
don't
with
know
Pittsburgh.
Jack and Smooth don't know
Still
Jack.
I have to say,
Oh,
Bo,
anyway.
you had me, Bo. I was.
No, the Browns
It's a new-
are
it's a
gonna
new
beat the
team.
Steelers twice this year.
It's a new team.
The Browns are
it's
gonna
a
beat the
new
Steelers
team.
twice this year.
That's why you.
Watch
Browns
my
are a
word.
new team.
Yeah,
This
but they're
is-
The
experienced
Browns
team.
are gonna beat.
Yeah, but you still
Everybody,
gotta,
I
you
just
still
want y'all to
gotta
see that.
Gel 'em. You
What
still
you-
gotta
hit 'em
you
down
still
there.
gotta get 'em
You hear
gel.
them down there? That lets you know Bo knows nothing. The
Smooth
the
don't
troll,
know
need-
nothing.
the troll
Bo
needs to
don't know
troll
nothing.
better.
The knowledge is in the
my
middle.
First lady,
Like the knowledge
is gonna
is in your
be-
brain,
the
the
first
knowledge
lady
is
been
in
in
the
second
middle.
place.
No.
The whole
Cleveland
time
ain't
this
gonna do
year,
that.
every team she done picked ended up in
Cleveland is
second
gonna
place.
finish ahead
So,
of the Steelers.
We already know the 5 O's never lose. Now,
What are the 5 O's?
If we don't have them today, we're not doing a little 7. But I tell you what the 5-0 should be. James has a losing record in the finals.
That's 1-0.
The Lakers still suck.
That's 2-0.
The Lakers management is garbage.
Oh, we on the ooh now.
Yeah, we on the ooh now. Yeah. Throw the myth out the door that James can win with any 5 players.
That's a ooh.
And Rich Paul think he's running the Lakers and AD. And AD ain't coming there and Kyrie ain't coming to the Lakers
We're
either.
gonna say ooh. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh!
y'all see this bitch right there?
AD is
You gotta love him, you gotta
No,
love
they
him.
just
Love
not
him.
gonna let
We
him.
love him. We
Hey,
love him.
look.
I know what it is, y'all.
You know what?
They just mad 'cause I was out
Nobody's
on the
coming
beach
to the Lakers.
chilling. They mad I was on the
As long as
beach
James
chilling.
is
You know what I'm
Bring
saying?
that up.
All I could do was just call in and say hey to
Yeah,
him.
on
I was
the beach.
You know what?
sipping pina
Nobody's
coladas on my
coming
feet in the
as long as
sand and
James.
stuff.
You
You
know
know what
what,
I'm saying?
y'all?
Well,
That's what it is.
Well, me and Reggie might make a trip. I know he's not really a Warrior fan, but he loves me, and we might make a trip out to the Bay just to say Warriors. Tip our
Warriors.
glass.
I may
Warriors.
do that. But I'm going to wear Pacers gear.
That's
I
fine,
wear
that's
glass gear.
fine.
About as close to the
Hey.
Bay y'all gonna come as y'all's TV
You know
set.
what?
I
I got friends there.
Y'all's
I don't know
TV
about
set.
that.
That's about as close as you
No,
gonna be.
no,
Don't
no,
make
no.
it
I got family there. I have family there, so that's wrong.
I tell
would-
you what, though.
We all have family in California.
No, I really do.
I do
And I'd
too.
like to say something to him. I heard he watches the show every week. Tony, thank you for the support, and go Warriors.
Hey, this is what we're going to do. We done ran a little bit over past our segment, and Reggie Sykes has a tea time at 3:30. So we're going to have to end this. We want to congratulate Bo
Hey
for
man,
coming.
I
He
enjoyed
don't
it, man.
know
I
sports,
had
you
fun.
He don't
I
know
had fun.
sports now.
Well, we want to welcome
Don't be a hater all your
Bo.
life,
Bo.
okay?
Thank you for coming by, Bo.
Bo.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
We
Appreciate it.
enjoyed you.
Okay, Bo, if you come back, you gotta know.
Hey, the real reason why we didn't have none of the segments today was because Tom Slick didn't want to have any bloopers. So every blooper we have is his fault. So, but thank y'all for listening in and checking us out on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We really appreciate all y'all support.
And we got
Smooth with the 5 O's.
Michelle, First Lady,
Reggie, the king of trolls, and the hater of Lakers, and the hater of LeBron James.
and
And
Bo.
I'm your guest, Bo.
The don't know. We love y'all. Peace
Peace
out.
out.
Peace.
We out.
That was fun.